Hey, what's going on, folks? Happy Monday to you all. Welcome. It is Monday, April 17th. Welcome. My name is Roy. Welcome to Horizon Picks. This is my channel. I am a full-time reseller, specializing in everything from comic books, pop culture, toys. I sell pretty much a little bit of everything on YouTube here, as well as eBay. I do sell on Whatnot, and I do a lot of private picks and sells, selling to other sellers as well, and lots of buyers. So welcome. This is an update video for this week, guys. Got a lot of things going on. Tax time just passed. Ugh, man, hungover Monday. Tax weekend, that is out of the way. We are happy about that, and onward and upward. It is springtime. Did not get out to the flea market this week, unfortunately. We did have a bit of a wet weekend, but I did manage to get out to my local LCS with my buddy on Friday night, and I have a really nice new stack of comics that I'm going to go through with you all in just a few minutes. Let me show some comics and some goodies. But before we do that, we're going to go through some of the events. Okay, so if you're into comics, hang out. I'll go through them in just a few minutes. I wanted to put out this update video to promote some of the things that I'll be doing. All the links for everything you're going to see, guys, is going to be down below and shared as well. So if you don't know who I am, thank you for coming to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button, like one of my videos, leave a comment so it sticks. That would be great. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you see here. And I hope I see you in the future back here on Horizon Picks. We do regular live auctions and sales, and I put out regular content on a weekly basis. So I appreciate your support. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go through some of the events. Let me go back over here to our little banners. I made a couple banners here, so here we go. All right, so we'll go here on upcoming events. All right, so upcoming events. And so let me get started. All right, so we got a lot of events coming up. Yeah. All right, so let's get started, guys. So it is Monday. It is the 17th of April. And on Mondays, I have been collaborating with some friends of mine. They've been coming back on my channel. I'm so happy to have them. That is the one and only Kayla, Miss Treasures Noir, and her partner, AJ. AJ's Emporium have been coming on. So I'll throw up the slide right here, guys. That is going to be tonight, 8 o'clock. Those guys will be back on my channel. If you're into bulk comics, getting some deals, stop on by. That is going to be a claim sale and auction. We have had a lot of fun the last couple of weeks with those guys. So stop by. That's tonight, Monday night, 8 o'clock here on Horizon Picks with those guys. They're a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. We show a lot of comics. And if you're on a budget, it's awesome too. Those guys start a lot of their auctions pretty cheap for quantity comics. I do as well, blow out a lot of books, and I show all kinds of stuff. So, and we aim to please. They buy out estates. They have a ton of comics to unload to you all out there on YouTube. So please join us. We're going to have an awesome time with that. That is the Monday. So then it's a busy week. Ooh, it's Monday. Gotta have some coffee. This coffee break brought to you by Marvel Comics right there. All right, next up, tomorrow night. That is going to be the 18th. I will be over on the one and only Better Ray Jim channel. That is Auction Comics Tuesday nights, 8:30 over on Better Ray Jim. Please go over, subscribe to Beta. We have a lot of fun on Tuesday nights. We bring it awesome comics of all kinds, slabs, Bronze Age, Silver Age, anime, variant covers, whether you're into Marvel, DC, Indies, a lot of that. We all have different comics. That is myself, Beta. The return of Card Shop Reality will be on with us as well. And there's other sellers. Mr. Unknown Comics joins us, and some other folks on the Tuesdays. That's 8:30 tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Better Ray Gym. Awesomeness. So happy to be part of that panel on Tuesday night. So that is going to be on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, got to take a break, got to retool, got to ship, post some stuff to eBay. I'll put that out there, folks. If you're interested in a what's sold video from Horizon Picks for eBay, drop it in the chat or drop it in the comments. I think I'm going to premiere this video. So let me know if you'd like to see that. My eBay, I am a full-time YouTuber, but I do some eBay. I got to get back to that. That is part of spring cleaning. Been revamping my office and what I'm doing here and organizing everything. So we will get that rolling. So let me know if you'd like to see a what's sold video for eBay. I would be happy to do that. I haven't done one of those in quite some time. So next up is going to be Friday night. That is going to be this Friday back here on Horizon Picks. Okay, so this Friday coming up, we have the regular, this is the Friday comic book auction and claim sale. This is the mainstay of my channel. I've been doing this for about 2 years, folks. Been doing the Friday night shows. Please join us Friday night, 8 o'clock here on Horizon Picks. And you can see we always have a pretty fire panel. That's myself. Collecting Chaos is a mainstay on the Friday night. Kayla and AJ, Treasures Noir, Kayla and AJ have been joining me as well, as does Angry Otter Comics Michael, Secrets of Wanderlust, that is Shane, and Samantha if she's available. And we also have some guest sellers that will be coming on as well. Probably some friends of mine, people you've seen in the chat, and people that have been on my channel before. So I do like to have new sellers come on and be part of what we're doing here and get them a chance to bring you some awesome comics. So please join us Friday, 8 o'clock. That is back here on Horizon Picks. Now, I have a couple awesome things to share with you guys. Some new events coming up that you're definitely going to want to set your reminders for, that are not your regular weekly thing that we are doing. All right. So first and foremost, people have asked me, what's going on with the graphic tees, Roy? It's all comics and comics and comics. Well, guess what? Yeah, the comics have been very lucrative, very profitable, a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that. However, yes, the graphic tees are definitely right in there for my wheelhouse of what I like to sell as well. So we will be back, folks. That is going to be coming up. That is, I believe, let me look at the calendar. Yes, next Thursday. That is Thursday the 27th. So next Thursday night, guys, we are back. This is going to be myself and Kayla doing the graphic tees sale. We will be bringing it. Kayla and myself will be bringing you hundreds of t-shirts. So if you're into graphic tees, if you like to see quick, fast-paced sale, please join us for that. We have a lot of fun with that. It's been very successful for us. If you like graphic tees, I know the summer is not too far away, guys. If you want some new wares, you want some new goodies for summer, they make awesome gifts. They also ship really easily with comics. So if you're interested, guys, we'll have nerding tees, we'll have comic book tees, we'll have sarcasm tees, we'll have all kinds of stuff. So please join us for that. That is next Thursday. That is a one-off. Kayla and I were doing that last year about once a month. Maybe we'll get back to that, but it's been overdue, and we're going to bring it. Kayla has all kinds of merch, and I'm always excited to see what she's going to bring. So next Thursday, 8 o'clock graphic tees auction, claim sale, fast paced buy it now. Make sure you refresh. That is going to be awesome, awesome time. So we have another one coming up. So another awesome sale. I have been invited. It is my first time. I am stoked. Let me show this slide. I have been invited over to my man John. That is Marvelous Comics. Let me show the slide here. This is coming up. That is going to be on Saturday, April 29th, 5 o'clock over on Marvelous Comics. The link will be down below. Myself, John, and a bunch of other sellers that you see there, all of which I have purchased from in the past. They've been on my channel. They've actually purchased for me as well. Great stuff. Love these guys. So stoked to be part of that. That is Marvelous Comics, 5 o'clock Saturday, the 29th. And what's cool about that is I'm just getting a 45-minute window. Each seller is going to just have a chunk of time and go. And you guys, if you guys know me, that's where I really like that. I thrive on that with the rapid fire. It's what I do. It's what I'm known for. So please tune in for that. I'm going to be bringing some awesomeness over to Marvelous Comics. John, thanks for the invite. Super supportive. Make sure you subscribe to Marvelous Comics. John runs, he did one on Saturday. He runs these really awesome claim sale with trivia and games. It's a lot of fun. Whether you're into comic books or not, check those out. Marvelous Comics. But that's going to be in a couple weeks on Saturday. We're going to have some fun with that. So please join us. And the last event that I'm going to promote, certainly not the least, it is May coming up. May and May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. That is going to be our awesomeness. That is going to be the May the 4th comic auction and claim sale, all Star Wars edition. May the 4th is a big Star Wars day. Tons, you'll see a lot on the internet and people selling. We are going to bring it. That is going to be all Star Wars sale. I am stoked to have the return of Card Shop Reality. Kayla, Treasures Noir. Kayla lives very close by to Disney and can grab and usually has some awesome Disney Star Wars merch. And Secrets of Wanderlust, Shane and Samantha are big into Comic Cons and Star Wars related items. I know all of us are huge Star Wars fans, and the sellers that are going to be on are passionate about their Star Wars stuff. So going to have some fun with that. I am going to be busting out some merch that I've never offered before. So if you're into Star Wars, if you're into old stuff, maybe you like some vintage Kenner figures, maybe you're into the newer stuff like Mandalorian and Grogu and stuff like that, we're going to have comics, we're going to have toys, we're going to have plush, we're going to have t-shirts. It's going to be dope. So please come hang out, be part. That is May the 4th. That is a Thursday night, and that is going to be at 8 o'clock back here on Horizon Picks. We're going to bring it. It's going to be awesome. Look how excited Kermit is. So awesome, awesome stuff. Appreciate that. You guys are going to, we're going to have some fun. So can you tell I'm excited? Cool. So those are the upcoming events, guys. Just wanted to go over that. People have asked me besides the comics, and those are some mixed sales. So if you're into a little bit of everything, come on by, stop on by for some of those sales. Like I said, everything will be down below. And if I do a premiere, which I think I will on this, it'll be in the chat as well as I moderate this. So that is going to be that. Let me take off upcoming events. And we're going to go over here. So we're going to go to some LCS pickups. Okay, guys. So I did get out on Friday. I got out to my local LCS. And I'll throw this up there real quick. Hey, what did I pick up? Look at my face. I'm so excited. Yes, so this is new LCS Picks. And LCS, guys, is local comic shop. So I got out with my buddy on Friday. And for those that maybe aren't super into comics and you don't want to see, this is where you exit. If you're a comic lover and you want to see what I picked up, hang out. That's awesome. We're at the 15-minute mark. We'll probably go another 15 minutes. Thanks for chilling. You guys rock. If you got a bail, hit the thumbs up. Hope to see you at some future auctions and live events here. So I got out on Friday. I went to my local LCS. There's two that I hit up, and we went to the one. I grabbed some books. My LCS is great. I know the owner. I'm slowly making some connections over there. And I was checking out, and he said, "Hey, well, Roy, you've spent X amount of money, too much, and now you're. This is a one-time deal. He gave me half off anything in the store." Ooh, that's dangerous to ask this guy. However, we were pressed for time. No shade at my buddy if you're watching. We did have to leave, but we had a little bit of time. So I did go back and I grabbed some more to take advantage of the discount. If I had more time, almost was thinking of calling an Uber, but and hanging out and maximizing my buy, but I didn't. So here we go. Let me show you the books that I got. And these are in no certain order. I'll just go through. And again, anything I show here, pretty much available. You can hit me up, Horizon Picks PA on Instagram, Horizon Picks at gmail.com, or stop by one of the lives. You can always ask me if you're interested in anything you see. So we'll start off right here. This was one book that I grabbed. I just thought it was really cool. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. If you guys have seen the series, the animated series, I believe that's on Disney Plus. Very interesting animation. It is for younger children. So I grabbed this. I just thought the #1, and then the comps were pretty good on this. So Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. If you have little younger children, check that out. The animation style is very unique. I dig it, but it is for younger kids. So awesome stuff from Marvel. Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur. Some of these books I did show on Friday on the live, but I'll show them again just because I thought they were really cool. I love Mike Mignola, and Mignola, and somebody that is very near and dear to me is the artist Gene Colan. So this was actually a flip cover by Mike Mignola and Gene Colan. This is Death of Lady Vampire. Uh, I met Gene Colan when I was a little boy. He actually lived in a neighborhood not too far where I grew up when I was single digits. So anything Gene Colan, love, love, love. And this is also Mignola. So Death of Lady Vampire, could not get that. Um, so this one was another one. I love it. Comps were solid on these. Almost all of these Star comics from, I think that this is probably 1980s. Anyway, Bullwinkle and Rocky #1. The artwork, the cover, it's awesome. I love Simon Barson with the big hatchet. So any of these Star Comics #1s, usually a thumbs up. Had to pick that one up because it's got all the guys on it. Used to love that cartoon. I'm just going to go quickly through these guys. I love the author Clive Barker. So Clive Barker, famously known for creating Hellraiser and Nightbreed and other goodies. This was this first cut Razor line book, which previews all of the upcoming Marvel books that were coming out for him: Satan Sinner, Ecto Kid, and some of those others. So I picked up two of these with the young Clive Barker right there. Could not knock out that. Frank Miller Daredevil. If you guys are into Daredevil, if you're not, the Frank Miller Daredevil is iconic. And here's another Miller Daredevil, but in another form. So this is What If #35. What if Elektra had lived? And again, can't go wrong with Miller Daredevil. This was one I actually grabbed off his wall after the 50% off was announced. I was like, yep, I'll be taking that. So yeah, and then What If Yellow Jacket had died? This was another one off the wall, not Vans off the wall, but off the wall. Could not grab this, especially for the half price. So this was Jane Foster and Mighty Thor by one and only Peach Momoko. You guys may or may not know, I love this artist. This one, I really enjoy her take on the Thor. just this kind of, again, her somewhat watercolor style, but awesome stuff. And I actually I picked up two of those. So Jane Foster, Mighty Thor #1 by Peach Momoko. This one, again, this is a nice 1981 book, so early copper, late bronze in a newsstand. Kazar the Savage. I do a lot of Bronze Age lots when I sell on YouTube. This one might fall in there, but awesome stuff. Nice condition, and again, half price. So could not grab that. I did grab a couple ash cans, and those are these like smaller sized comic books. And this one was The Max by Sam Keith. This is the Max #2 mini comic. This came in the Wizard magazine. So very cool. If you're into the Max or Sam Keith, one of my favorite artists as well. So grab that. Total randomness. This was Green Lantern Corps #219. There was a whole stack of these type books. This was one of the ones in better shape. I just dug Kilowog choking out John Stewart. Not super valuable comic, but again, half price. Could not grab that. At my LCS, there's just tons and tons of books, and you really have to know what you want and know what to pick. Savage Dragon isn't one of my favorites, but this issue is, because this is Savage Dragon #13, and this was done by Jim Lee, one of my favorites. So Jim Lee, love his art, the cover and all the inside. This was all done by Jim Lee. So I just grabbed this one book because I do kind of collect his art, his comics, and they sell. I do Jim Lee lots all the time. People ask me. He's one of the main guys at Marvel besides McFarlane. Jim Lee rocks. All right, you guys may or may not know, I do dig on some Harley Quinn. Okay, so some Harley Quinn I sell a lot. She is super popular. People love Harley Quinn. So I did grab a few issues of the Harley Quinn series. So this was #65. I fixed it. Love it, with all the band-aids on that, but just all the covers are just fantastic. So this one I've actually sold before. I got it again. This is Harley Quinn #69, and this one's like, look at the buns on this one. Love it, with the big hamburger and the dog, the dog. Just wacky, fun stuff people love. And then this was actually the last issue of this run. So this was the 75th anniversary issue, and obviously you have the other characters in there, and it's just awesome stuff. So Harley Quinn goodness. We talk wrestling. Wrestling seems to combine with comics in an interesting way. We had a whole thing about 2 years ago when I was starting out. We did a whole wrestling kind of SmackDown week here on my channel and others. Horizon Wrestling Federation. I made a belt. Collecting Chaos is the current champion for now. And this was a book that I grabbed. My buddy found it, and I was like, half off. Yeah, sure. China #1 from Chaos Comics. Rest in peace, China. But people do really enjoy wrestling books. I had a whole bunch of Undertaker, great stuff. A fellow comic collector buyer picked those up. Love some wrestling comics. So China #1. We're gonna go. I can't show some of these. I'll show this one, and I'll go quickly. I picked up a whole bunch of Lady Death, and again, this is going to be premiering in the afternoon. A little risque cover wise. I'll just show. Here's one cover of Lady Death where she's clothed and everything's okay, but I have a bunch that are a little risque. So if you're into Lady Death, from Chaos Comics, this one is Al Rio cover. This is Last Rites. I also have Judgment War, and I have some Lady Demon. Okay, so I did pick up quite a bit of Lady Death related. If you're interested, stay tuned, hit me up. I'd be happy to show those to you. Here's another copy of this one. This was fantastic. Grimm's Fairy Tales number 27 by Zenoscope. And this is the I kind of like Little Red Riding Hood, but she's got her three blind mice. Love the cover. These Grimms are fantastic by Zenoscope, so pick that up. Love me some, again, we were talking about Daredevil. We saw Daredevil earlier, What If Elektra Had Lived? And this was the Elektra Marvel Knights, number 5, Greg Horn. Greg Horn did the cover. You could see his signature down there. Awesome stuff by Marvel Knights. Love me, the comic is Grendel. So if you guys remember back old school Beowulf, right? The evil, the bad guy in Beowulf was the Grendel. And this is from Comico Comics back in the day. This is the number 6. But the assassin is female, and just an awesome cover of Grendel by Comico number 6. Love that comic. Back in the day, Matt Wagner when he was doing it. So here's some more ash cans that I picked up. Here's another one. I had the Max one earlier. This is Lady Rawhide from Wizard Comics that was put out by Topps. This one, yeah, this one's okay. So this was Draculina. This is another one. She is clothed. So Draculina number 1, Blood Simple preview ash can. That was another one I grabbed. This was pretty cool. This was the let's see if I can. I have a couple copies of them. So this was a pretty cool mashup by which is actually Angela and Glory. So Angela from Spawn and Glory from Image Comics. Rob Liefeld did these covers. So Angela and Glory number 1. So there were different covers. So pretty cool. Love me some Angela from Spawn. I know she's crossed over into the Marvel Universe. So there were 3 versions of this. So that was one cover. This was another cover that I thought was really, really cool. This one's by Roger Cruz did this one. Liefeld did the last. And then I have another one here. And this one's by Park and Parsons, number 1 on this one, Glory and Angela. But what was cool is this one is a flip. I'm going to try to show it. This one's a flip cover. So the other side is Dark Child, number 1. And it almost, I have to look this one up. It almost looks like Michael Turner, but awesome. Dark Child number 1 is on the other side. So it's a flip comic. It's actually two books in one. So I thought those were cool. Glory and Angela number 1s. Speaking of Lady Death, so here's an older, certainly more collectible. This was off the wall. I picked up this Evil Ernie Youth Gone Wild preview book. So Stephen Hughes cover, Lady Death, iconic, certainly collectible. If you're into Evil Ernie or Lady Death, you may need to have this in your life. Cool stuff. Grab that. More goodness with Lady Death. This was another ash can. This was Queens of Halloween. Queens of Halloween, and that one has Witchblade, Vampirella, and Lady Death. So you have Michael Turner and Stephen Hughes combo, and the inside of this little ash can comic is really, really awesome. So cool stuff. Grab that. Here's some more Lady Death. Here's some that I can. I'll just kind of go through quickly. This was what was it? Lady Death, Love Bites number 1. This was Love Bites number 1 with her dude there. Pretty awesome cover there. That is by Romano. Did the cover of that one. Pretty cool. This one I have to look up. This is a Dorian cover of Lady Death. Lady Death number 1. I have to look at which one this is, but this fantastic Dorian cover. Love, love, love that. This was the Rapture number 1. Grab that. Just some of these are a little risque and some are passable, so I'm just going to show. So that this was the Rapture number 2. So that was number 1. This one we could show this one. So awesome. The Rapture number 2. People that dig on some Lady Death. This was Last Rites number 2. She's in more of like her kind of human form right there. And we have another number 2. So this is a different one. So this, oh, nope, this is Lady Death Alive number 2. And I'm not quite sure who did the cover of that one. Pretty awesome stuff in her human. Another couple copies. All right, so a couple, some more Stephen Hughes. I think this is between, I have to look if this is between Heaven and Hell. I can't remember. But Stephen Hughes cover on this one of Lady Death. And I did. There's a couple. I can't. This one I can show. There's one I cannot. So this is Lady Demon number 1. This was the 3 issue. So Lady Demon, I got the number 1. And I got the number 2 here. The number 2, scantily clad. I kind of can't show that. We'll pass. I'll show. It's available. I'll show these late night. This is going to be a day premiere. So, Lady Death number 5. Another Stephen Hughes cover. Shout out to my buddy, man. Thanks for grabbing these. He found this Lady Death stash at the LCS, and I went for it. So Untold Tales of Lady Death number 1 with her pumpkins. Awesome stuff. Love this graphic right there. This is a cover by looks like it's Romano and Curtis with Young. So I guess a couple different artists collaborated. Untold Tales of Lady Death number 1. The last one was Lady Death and Vampirella 2. This is from March 2000. So Lady Death and Vampirella 2 from 2000. So, gosh, 23-year-old comic. Can you believe that? Oh, and then I had this. Grabbed this last one is going to be Catwoman Annual number 1. Got some, looks like we got some Tigra stuff happening on that, or Cheetah. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe this, I have to read this one. This is pretty cool. So this is Elseworlds Annual Catwoman number 1. I do collect this Catwoman run. Awesome art. The covers are fantastic. So grab that one. So that's actually the haul, guys. We're at about just over the half-hour mark. I'm going to wrap this up, all right? Have an awesome, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching if you stayed till the end. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Would appreciate it. If you saw this and you're like, I kind of dig this dude, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate it. Have an awesome week, folks. Catch you tonight back here on Horizon Picks for the sale with Treasures Noir, Kayla and AJ. I'll be on tomorrow night on Better Ray. And the rest of the week, Friday night, back here on Horizon Picks and the other stuff that I talked about earlier. All of it is going to be down below, folks. Set your reminders. Would love to see you. Appreciate everybody out there who supports. I really, really do, because this is what I do. This is my job, folks. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of here, folks. Be excellent. Stay excellent. Be excellent to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, guys. See you later.